All right, so this movie here, Teen Titans Go to the movies. Me personally, I wasn't even highly anticipating to this movie. I thought it was real goofy. I wasn't a huge fan of the show Teen Titans Go because it's a new one. It was just goofy. It wasn't serious. That's the one I was growing up with. The original Teen Titans was Cyborg, Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven. Those dudes, the people was saving the day. I mean, they had great chemistry together. So in the early 2000s, I'm looking like, cool, man. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be great. You know, people, you know, they shaving everything. And Robin is the leader of the Teen Titans. And, man, he's just that man. But, you know, watching this movie, it was like a few people in the theater. I went with my friend to one of the brokest, ghettoest movie theater. It was just crazy. My dude, well, he wanted to order a hot dog and fries, but he just was like, I don't even want it anymore. It's probably not even sanitary. Just give me my ticket and popcorn. But anyway, we went in the movie theater, and started watching the movie. Now, it started off okay. It had a little joke in there. They had to fight Balloon Man. Now, Balloon Man is this, I guess, this little, I want to say arch nemesis, but he's one of arch nemesis DC. He was just some type of character. And they was fighting him, and Balloon Man, was taking all the jewels and robbing the banks and terrorizing the community just like average villains do. And, Teen Titans like, hey, here we are. We are the Teen Titans. And Balloon Man stopped what he's doing. He was like, we don't even take you serious. Like, who are you? Like, get out of here. Like, I'm going to continue to do my thing. You're not real superheroes. And that's when it started. And they was looking like, we not real superheroes, Cyborg, or like, they started dancing and singing and stuff. He said, this is who we are. This is our identity. And it was just really crazy, though. But then they started off with the fart joke. They was trying to pop his bubble, but they popped it on his butt, and a bunch of air came out. He was like, are you serious? This was going on for at least 30 minutes. So 30 seconds. So I was just all laughing like, oh, dang, man. And so he continued to pursue what he wanted to do. They was all getting distracted dancing until then the other DC characters came in. Superman, you had Green Lantern, you had Batman. The Justice League just came out and destroyed them. And they was like, well, you just see what we did? We did this. And they was talking to him. Can we join the Justice League? Superman himself, he's very charismatic, but he was like, you guys don't have it. You guys, we don't take you guys serious. You guys are goofballs. And they was just talking about their success and how they made movies and many movies about them and how successful they are, and they had a legacy. And this went deep inside. I like how the director, Peter, he went in detail, like, okay, he had the emotional scenes. This is when Robin was starting feeling kind of down and out, because he's like, you know what, we're right. I'm a leader of this team. I've been a leader since the 60s, and we never had a movie. No one takes us serious. And we are part of the DC universe. And they had a lot of crack out of the Marvel universe characters. They talked about Deadpool. I hope they won't get sued. Stan Lee was there. But anyway, that's when they had that transition, and they had a march. They wanted to pursue their dream into becoming one of this world's best movie. Robin wanted his own movie in particularly. So we had Jade Wilson, that was played by Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell did a great job. I like her. Jade Wilson was the, I guess, quote unquote, the Hollywood director of DC Comics. And she was just giving them some pointers and everything, but wasn't really taking them serious. Now, of course, later on to the movie, you're going to see why. But, they created this relationship. He said, hey, I want to have a movie, but you don't have an arch nemesis. And this is when effing Slade came in. Slade. If you guys watch the original Teen Titans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Slade looking like Deadpool. Nigga, max to the, to the fullest, bro. Muscles, biceps, all that stuff, man. You got swords. Just killing everything. Want to get the jewels and stuff. And so he used his mind manipulation when he was approached by the Teen Titans, man. He's like, look over there. Don't look down your shirt. Look over here. It was just very creative and very fruity, man. And so they was just like being manipulated at the time. And, Slade was getting away. And he was like, see, there you go. If I can go to control your mind, I can control your behavior. And he was doing this mind manipulation. I think they got that from The Incredibles 2. I won't say that was real lazy, but it was kind of creative in the way they had their own spin. The simple steps. They want to control the whole world through this mind manipulation. This is pretty much what this new era, I guess you want to say now, in movies. But it was really cool, man. And as the movie progressed and everything, they want to have their own movies. Robin was still feeling down and out. They was really talking bad about him. They want to go to the red carpet and Warner Brothers. They just want to be real known. And he was just fascinating. Like, this is my movie. I'm gonna have a movie. Batman's not taking me serious. I'm not just a sidekick. You know, I started my own leadership team. And I like how they kind of just went into the background of the Teen Titans characters. Like Raven was pretty much saved from Robin because she was her dad was very evil and wanted to use her powers for evil. And Robin was like, listen, you have a lot of talent. I know a little background story of it, but you have a little talent. How come you just, you know, recruit and work with me? We could form our own team. You know, and I like about Robin is that he's very proactive and he's very passionate. And even though he can be goofy at times, of course, in New Teen Titans Go, but for the most part, man, for him to actually establish his own team, his own leadership, and actually fight crime is very unique. You know, Starfire, you know, from the universe, Cyborg, who was a professional football player, and he was like, you know, I have these powers. I'm not going to be a professional football player. I'm not going to just have all these concussions, go broke, go to the hospital, go broke, and next you know, I'm irrelevant in the game. So it's just, he kind of shot out NFL players in a way, man, but it was some subliminal messages there too, mind manipulation control through the technology. But at the end, of course, they all came together, and he ended up destroying Slade, the arch nemesis. And you know, they didn't get the movie, but they was working on they was just working on pretty much as a team, as a union. But I want to say in Act 3, which was really good, is that he Jay Wilson wanted to give Robin a movie, but tricked him in a way to get the gem. So you understand what I'm saying. So pretty much you had Slade. Slade was in his uniform disguising as Jay Wilson. So it was a huge mind manipulation control. I like that twist they put in that movie because I didn't see that coming for a little bit. But and he was just having him turn on turn on against his friends, divide and conquer. That's what it is. And what I got from the movie is that, you know, family is extremely important, man. You know, family, your team, no matter where you came from, you're going to face obstacles. You're going to face trials and tribulations, but you got to continue to move forward, man, and do not be something that you're not just to attain a goal, a selfish goal. And that's why it talks about, and Apostle Paul said, do not be selfish, ambitious. You know, just always just be, you know, just do it for the great for others, man. Especially if you build a good team around others, man. And you know, just care to other people's feelings in a way, man. You know, because you don't understand people's background and history and story. So everybody had potential. Everybody is worth something in that movie. I think this movie needs to be made. I mean, it had to be made. And this is going to put DC on the map according to the new Aquaman trailer. That's going to be really good. And I really want DC to make a Batman Beyond movie. Stan Lee was disrespecting DC a little bit because he always shows up at Marvel Studios. They used to own DC, but they not. But I think DC should be very proud with this movie here. Teen Titans Go. I was really impressed, man. It was really good. I know I left some scenes out. I don't want to draw this video too long, but, you know, I can't believe I'm saying this. I know you guys are waiting for a rating, but I had to give this an 8.6 out of 10. And it's just the scenes were connecting. It was making sense. It was witty. And yes, it was an animated movie, but it's just, it made sense, man. It made me think that, you know, because he was trying to pursue his lifelong goal, man. He wanted to be relevant. He's sick of being a sidekick. They keep rewriting his story, you know. But he did everything he could to get the story, but he realized that his story was his team, his people. And, you know, they're all relevant. They are people, and then don't care about what people think about you. And that's what Robin was saying before the movie went off, though, man. And Raven was doing all her powers and putting people in the portals. I was just thoroughly impressed with this movie, man. Of course, in the end credits, you guys in my 90s babies, man, if you guys don't understand, you know what I'm talking about. They're going to have a new Teen Titans. I think the original Teen Titans is going to come back from time. So this is going to be really good. But DC did an excellent job with this. I think, what was his name? Keith Mitchell. I think he voiced Robin. Peter, who did the animation, they did a really excellent job. I probably want to write a letter to DC. Thank you for this movie. I might watch this again. I might actually get another, get a DVD of it, man. I mean, this may be on Netflix. This was really good. I was thoroughly impressed with this movie on so many levels. You know, it really was. So, I mean, I'm not talking out of my butt. Go in here and watch this movie. It's not childish. Well, some of the scenes were a little childish, but this was better than The Incredibles. It actually has some substance to it. And this is lifelong. This is going to be, I think every DC character is relevant. And also, they went in detail. They had, like, jokes of Batman. They said, Batman, they was talking about how Bruce, he's like, do not go into thank you for taking me to this dangerous neighborhood. Like, They was trying to. They thought the superheroes like Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, all of them, they were the ones that was causing them to fail. But what actuality was that everything happened for a reason. Like Superman needed to go out and leave, from his planet in order to save, and save the world. Man, everything happens for a reason. And like I said, and this is the laws of the universe. And I like how they brought that out, man. So you just can't just pursue life with your selfish gains. Everything it needs to be in dialect. It needs to be in decency and order. So this is what I got from this movie, Teen Titans Go. Go ahead and watch this movie. Bring your baby mama, bring your daddy, bring your ex. Go ahead and watch this movie. Analyze it. It's good. I'm telling you. I'm not talking out of my butt, man. This is an 8.6 out of 10. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe so I do more movie reviews. But, man, Robin, you my dude. I used to wear that costume in not Hollywood, but when I was growing up and Halloween back in 2002. So, nigga, I had the green on. I had the belt on. Nigga, I had the broom on. I was in it, bro. Bro, Robin, you gonna get your movie. Robin, I'm rocking with you, Robin, dog, for real, man. Robin Hood, Robin, everybody, bro, for real, man. So, they disrespected Robin. And also, too, Warner Brothers, what is wrong with Daffy Duck? I mean, is he on crack? He on cocaine? I mean, you guys should know what I'm talking about in the movie. Because he was just jumping around looking crazy, and Winnie the Pig was like, get your butt over here, man. Man, this movie, dog, like, Just go ahead and watch it. Just go ahead and watch the movie, man. You will love it. Enjoy the film. That's all I have to say on this. Great movie. I'm out.